And that misses. And we're underway. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
In the air, left field, Pilar moving under this one. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Fly ball to right. Garcia gets under it. And there are two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
DeGrom, 36 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one misses. Now 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 outs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, not close. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Wide throw, and it gets away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Back in Arlington and on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Late swing, fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here comes Corey Seager. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
And that one clips the corner.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning. hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Jock Peterson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swinging a foul out of play.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out this side in the first. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Michael Conforto.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
A little bit low, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Will Smith in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is downstairs. 1 out, bases empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. And that misses. 2-0. Strike one to Kike Hernandez.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Heim makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Yamamoto back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The left fielder.
Here's Kevin Pillar. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Ball inside.
No score here in the second. Next offering is down low.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Pages out number 2. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. That's outside, and that is ball 1.
No strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now Andy Pages. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If they're at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Top of the third, no score. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And Mookie takes. Next pitch is outside. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, Josh Young. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. Tap foul at the plate. And that one almost got him.
Ball, no.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Leody Taveras. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. Two outs, base is empty. And another ball. There's a swing and a miss.
2-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back at Globe Life Field, now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old. He's usually in center field, but today starting at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's a big adjustment in my opinion, and I'm going to be paying attention to how he's able to turn potential double plays. Get your back to the runner, back to first base. See how he negotiates that bag.
And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Go to second. Out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Go ahead, run on base. Hernandez getting ready to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight. On the ground, could be 2. Touches the bag for 1, and that's 2. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. In for a strike. Good slider.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On to Hernandez, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Seager stands in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Inside, ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The Rangers yet to pick up a hit here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Jack Peterson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. DeGrom back to work. That misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And a foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That's inside. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here's Kike Hernandez. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And a swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
For the Rangers, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Next offering way off the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now batting,
Kevin Pillar stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Outside with a breaking ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The first baseman,
Jake
number
Burger,
21.
the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. 0-1. On the ground. Off balance feed. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Top 6. And now here is Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. That one ripped, but foul. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So digging in, Andy Pappas. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Struck him out looking. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. This one smoked out to left. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Obi Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. Outside. 1-0.
No strike.
Edman off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. Step off throw to first.
He made it
and he's back in safely. That one hooked foul. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one outside. 1-2 to count. Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Ball 1 low.
1-0.
Fought off foul. And he chases that one below the zone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. That one just misses. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
The batter, number 2.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. In for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Just missed. Going to count 1-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back at Globe Life Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Milner, a 6'3 lefty, 185 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And that misses off the outside edge.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Berger calls it in, and there's one away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 1 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Simeon over to first.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. Will Smith to the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Smith.
And first offering is fouled off. Inside, almost got him.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Seager at the plate and takes high there.
Yep.
And that one missing low.
2-1.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 1 out.
Number 4.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
That's outside. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Left field. Hernandez squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now
so here's the cleanup hitter, Adolis
Adolis
Garcia. He is struck out, and he is walked. That's in for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
Ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And El Bombi is kept in check with the K.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rangers,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
55.
Chris Martin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's to third. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Here comes Max Muncy. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one pulled foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a foul ball. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
The center fielder,
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Grounder might be 2. Young tossed to second, and that's 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Blake Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Yeah, the batter now, Kevin
for the
Pillar.
Rangers, the left fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No ball, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Conforto on his way over. Hauls it in, 1 away. And now, Jake Berger. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Josh Young right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, but now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Ripped to right. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-0.
Yep.
And fouled off. Goes down looking. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 66.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leody Taveras. Upstairs.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Just missing there, and it's 2-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Robert Garcia.
For the Rangers, number 62, Robert Garcia.
Here's Mookie now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That clips the corner. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Just off the inside edge.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That's in there. 1-2.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And he strikes out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out.
Over to Edman. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. So they're down to their final out. And Jack Peterson stands in.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
0-1 now. That one missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
that'll keep the line moving.
Oh, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get
and that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. 2 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.